I finished 75 hard. This is such a cool achievement. That's one of those gray areas that I'm kind of like, maybe I shouldn't count it. Good afternoon, friends. I'm going to pause my show. I'm in the 8th season, and I'm not even paying attention because I realized the 7th season was making me depressed. The 6th season is so funny, and then it just goes downhill from there, and it's very unfortunate. Anyway, it is day 69? Let me double check. Excuse me. Yes, it is day 69 of 75 hard. I obviously have 7 days left. That's crazy. I am feeling ready to be done, friends. I'm feeling ready. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go on a walk. It's so hot outside. And if I want to walk, I have to do it at night. But I've also been feeling like about that because bugs. It's not like certain types of bugs are like attacking me or anything like that, but I'm afraid. Okay, I'm a little afraid of bugs. Okay, I have to be honest about that. That being said, I'm also like I don't want to work out. I don't want to do it. I've been stretching so much and that's really good. And I haven't just only been stretching, like I have been trying to fit in like actual weightlifting. But again, I'm just like, I'm ready to be done, I think. I don't know. I think it's a lot of things. There's a lot going on in life. There's also nothing going on in life. I need to do something about 75 hard and I need to finish strongly. And I also need to figure out what I'm gonna do after 75 hard is over because that needs to be a thing. And oh my God, there's so many things that are upon me right now and I have no money. Okay, pray for me. Let's get on with the video, I guess. Simplicity, observances, simple observations.
Now I keep my hands in my pockets. Overthink every scar.
Hello. It's the next day and I feel like I'm sitting in the same spot that I was yesterday. Look what my cat did to me. Ding! I made myself a coffee because I have to exist with caffeine in my system or else I will die. Today I'm really feeling, again, like I just don't want to like work out. I'm ready to be done with 75 hard, I have to say, but I'm so close, so I'm pushing myself to continue, obviously. It'll be really cool to say that I did it. So yesterday I found that kind of switching up what I was doing really worked. Really worked is what I just said. It was nice to take a walk outside at night and then later on I took another walk outside just in the nighttime and it was nice. Switching up your routine, as I've talked about multiple times on this channel, is definitely a hack for helping yourself feel better. Today I need to continue that. I'm again feeling just like I don't want to do anything. We're going to try and break free from that. What I think I'm going to do, there's a grocery store that is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from me. I have walked there before to just like get groceries, and I think that's what I'm going to do today to get in my walk. I think it will be about 45 minutes walking back and forth. There are a few things that I need to grab. I walk quickly in the grocery store, so that's going to be part of the workout. I'm going to count it as okay. Now that I think about it, that I guess can't necessarily count as my outdoor workout because technically part of it will be walking inside. See, now I'm like questioning doing it because of that. That's one of those gray areas that I'm kind of like, maybe I shouldn't count it. Okay, I found a Reddit post about it and I think I'm okay because the consensus, I guess, is just if it's outside of your normal everyday thing, then it counts as a workout, which I'm not walking to the grocery store every day, so I'm going to freaking do that. Anyway, let's go to the grocery store, friends. Dink! And when I was waiting at the stoplight, the guy rolled down his window and was like, "Do you need a ride?" I was like, "No." And I might have come across as rude to him, but I was just like, why would I need a ride? Like, I think he was just being genuine, but I was also like, I'm obviously walking. Like, I don't know. It was weird. Okay. I'm so sweaty. Oh my god. There we go, look. I have the goods. That was crazy. So I just like am thinking about this whole thing. What I think that I'm really struggling with right now at the end of 75 Hard is I just feel like I'm not doing enough. If I were to stretch right now, and that's like my second 45-minute workout or movement, my brain and my perfectionism, I guess, are yelling at me, telling me that it's not good enough. It's just difficult because it's like, I know that I am capable of doing more. I am capable of it because I've proven that to myself in these past few months. There have been days where I was like, I don't want to do a weightlifting workout, but I did it anyway. And there was a time where I was on a tight time crunch and I still managed to get in a 45-minute weightlifting session before I went to go see a musical with my mom. Like, I have been able to push myself and like discipline myself to fit in my workouts and reading and all of that stuff. The thing that I've really struggled with this entire time that I've done 75 Hard is feeling like my workouts aren't enough. That's really what I'm feeling right now, because in my mind it always just feels like a cop-out to do a stretch for 45 minutes, because it's like I feel like I should be pushing myself more to do a 45-minute weightlifting session. You know what I mean? So yeah, I guess I'm feeling really disappointed in myself, I guess, right now, because I know that I'm capable of doing like a harder workout or something, but it's like I really don't want to do that right now. What's difficult to decipher is if right now is a time where I have discipline and I make myself do like a real 45-minute weightlifting workout, or if I listen to my brain and my heart and I just stretch because that's all that I'm mentally capable of doing right now. That's what I'm like struggling with right now. And like the fact that I'm so close to the end, I feel like I should be energetic and excited and excitedly proud that I've made it to the end, but I'm just not feeling like that because the weight of life is pushing on me more so than like the excitement of I finished 75 Hard. This is such a cool achievement. It's just like hard to have all of that going on right now. I just looked up online on Reddit some things of like, is it normal to feel sad towards the end of 75 Hard? And after kind of searching that, I realized the real question that I'm asking is, am I doing enough of a workout? And there was a thread that I found. Somebody said, it's not a physical challenge, it's a discipline challenge. And I feel like when I read that, it like, I still feel a little bit stressed, like I still feel tightness in my throat, but like, I feel like that really kind of answered a question. I still have to decide for myself what is good enough and have the discipline to do what I guess I judge to be good enough. And maybe it's not so much pushing myself to what I'm capable of doing at my highest, but rather what is my best effort in the moment right now. Maybe that's what it is. And what's interesting is I actually think that I've done that a little bit subconsciously the past couple of days since I've been feeling this way, and that's worked. I have felt proud of myself at the end of the day for completing my tasks for the day. So I guess tonight I'm just going to allow myself to just do a 45-minute stretch, and that's going to be good enough because that's kind of all that I'm mentally capable of doing right now. And to be completely fair, I feel like I'm going to only feel like stretching is the only thing that I can do this week for my indoor workout. That's kind of what I'm thinking I might have to do. Although, I mean, the past couple of days I've gone on a walk. Like I've done 2 walks in the past 2 days. So maybe I'll do that too. But again, it just feels like not good enough. So anyway, I felt like I needed to talk about that because I've been thinking about it and sitting here kind of wrestling with that, struggling with that. How many times do you have to ask your upstairs neighbor not to stomp? He actually did okay there, but anyway. That's my update for today. I think today's day 72, tomorrow's day 73. I can't believe I'm so close. It's been a crazy past few months. Hey! No! Hey! Hey! Bruh. Ow! What? Hey! Hey! I'm sorry. What? What? Oh, okay. Cat people tell me, am I ruining my relationship with my cat by that happening? I promise I'm wearing a bra. I just had a mental breakdown. Super fun. This is completely unrelated to 75 hard, but I'm almost done. I have one more day. Tomorrow's my last day. I'm really proud of myself. I don't even know how these red spots are here. I've had like congestion here like all day. I did have my walk tonight and then I stretched earlier. Those were my 2 workouts for the day. You know, hit my calorie goal, did my photo, hit my water goal, or I will drink the rest of my water. I have 1 water left. I read my book too and just have tomorrow. That's my little update for day 6 of this vlog. It's crazy. Good afternoon, kitty cats. Sorry, this is my microphone. Is it aesthetic? Probably not. Welcome to the last day of 75 hard. That's crazy. My kitty cat is here. She's meowing. Man, I had a mental breakdown last night. As you saw me say yesterday, I'm feeling a lot better today. We love crying to get your feelings out. Hi, kitty cat. I'm about to read my last 10 pages of 75 Hard, and actually, it's the last 10 pages of this book. I think I timed it out perfectly that what I read today is going to be like exactly 10 pages. So I will finish a book on the last day of 75 Hard, which is, I didn't even think that would happen. It just worked out. So that's cool. So I wanted to give you a little bit update. My cat is being super cute. Yeah. That you being cute. Oh my gosh. Wait, stop. Wow, so cute. Sorry about that weird audio. But yeah, that's my update for you. That's really crazy that this is my last day. It kind of doesn't even feel real. Like, it still feels like this is just my life and this is how it's always been and this is how it's always gonna be. I do need to take some time to process and to think about what I want to do moving forward after 75 Hard. So yeah, there's my update. Let's get to reading. By the way, I highly recommend this book if you're an introvert or like if you're looking to figure out how to be a better communicator and a better like socializer, I guess. This book deals a lot with how to be a big cat versus a little cat in the world of business, but it can really connect to a lot of different areas, whether that's friendship or like even romantic. This is a really good book. I highly recommend it. If you want to learn some tips and tricks on little things that you can do to improve your socializing with people. I've read this once before and then a second time I went through and I tabbed it, and then this is my 3rd time reading it like all the way through. Remember, repeating an action makes a habit. Your habits create your character. And your character is your destiny. May success be your destiny. And after that, the only thing that's left is to finish my water and then not eat anything else. And then I'll be done with 75 hard. That's crazy. Hello guys, welcome to this weird clip. I'm in a hotel. I'm on a little weekend trip with my family and I needed to film a quick outro for this video because I've been busy the past couple of days. But it's kind of fitting to film the outro of this in a gym, given that this was 75 hard and it was a lot of the time took place in a gym for me. Walking on a treadmill, one much like these. Cute. Yeah, I don't really have much crazy things to say other than just like, I'm really proud of myself for completing this challenge. I can't believe that I actually did it. 75 days kind of seems like a long time whenever you're like first going on an adventure that's 75 days long. But then once you're finished with it, you're like, man, that was like equally long and equally short. Very interesting situation. I'm feeling great. I'm looking great. I'm doing great. So that's really wonderful. Moving forward, I want to continue with a lot of the things that I've done through 75 hard. I know for one thing, I'm going to continue to try and work out for 45 minutes once a day and then stretch for like 20 minutes. I also want to stick to a calorie deficit. That's really important as well because I'm still trying to lose weight. Yeah, if I don't get to everything though, it's not going to be the end of the world. That was the thing that really pushed me to continue, was like the idea of starting over from the beginning was really difficult for me. I was like, I don't want to do that. Either I will start over and have to do it, which is, you know, the requirement, or I just give up. And that tends to be my way of doing things. I'm pretty all or nothing. And so that was my mindset for continuing and pushing myself to keep going. So look at me. Look at these massive mirrors. Crazy. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I made a few videos about 75 hard. Maybe I'll continue to make videos about fitness. Maybe they do well. I don't know. We're still trying things over here on this little YouTube channel of mine. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I've got some fun stuff in the works, a lot of reading videos that I'm planning on doing, and I hope you guys join me on that journey too. Thank you for being here. That being said, make sure to like and subscribe so that you can get, you know, notifications for those future videos that I'm making. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias. I'll put a link in the description. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. I challenge you to do a crazy challenge that you don't believe that you could do, but I know that you can do it because people can do anything. My arm really hurts. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.